Alright, guys, here we are, hole number 9 here. I hope this guy isn't really considering playing pro with a Pak 5. So one of the things about playing pro, when, if you have those high level, you can't win a Pak card. It's like, why do you want a Pak 6 at all, ever in your life? Like, don't play pro tournaments, because you can't win any Pak. Like, it's impossible. It's not even something that can be done. So always best to go up to expert division. So here's what you're going to see me do. I'm going to try to kind of perfect the amount of backspin I need. Maybe about 5 here. Tough to know for sure, but I'm going to try right around 5 on the backspin. You can see that I'm using the Berserker because I really think I'm going to need that range for the second shot. In terms of my ring adjustment, almost 6 rings. No, we're just going to go straight up 6 rings. And a decent amount of curl, as you can see. Of course I hit a great ball. Why would I hit a perfect ball? So let's just hope foremost that this checks up, which it does. So we're still fine. I was very conservative with that, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with being a little conservative. Now, one of the things that you'll want to consider here is you probably do need to get up to a certain edge, or else you're going to need to go, I might not be able to get there. So, 10 yards could be all the difference of me getting there and not getting there. So I'm closer than I wanted to be to the edge of me not being able to get to this green. So that's why you want to make sure that you're taking care of that drive a little bit better than I just did there. But it looks like I am still good. I'm still going to be able to get there. Typically what I'll do, no more than 5 on the top spin here. So you'll see that I am going to use pretty close to 5. We're going to try to come in at, right around here. I'm thinking 4-ish rings. And I am going to just come in on this. I do think, maybe 4.5 here is going to be okay. Maybe just a little bit of curl just to kind of counter the wind effect. Caught a great ball anyway. So we do have to worry about this launching, and sure enough, it went over to the right. There is some risk factor, unfortunately, but you can see how easily, let's just imagine, for instance, that, we hit perfect ball there, or even great ball left. It's going to get to the green. It's going to funnel down there. You're going to have an eagle putt. So you can see, even with my super short drive, which is basically as short as you could ever drive it. So I basically played it as conservative as possible, and I needed to essentially max out. If you get up there a little closer, you won't need more than half power. It'll be much easier of a shot, and we can essentially guarantee our eagle that way. So it is a little unfortunate. However, still makeable from here, even with the mistake. So, don't consider yourself out. Nirvana 4, I really don't know. I'm thinking 70 accuracy. 2.25 per ring there, maybe. 4.5. 9 per ring, I'm thinking. Somewhere in the ballpark of 9-ish per ring. I'm going to play some backspin for control, because I kind of know the way that it's going to kind of scoot out. 8 to 9 per ring, because I am scooting up a little bit farther. So at 9 per ring, we're looking at just a shade over the 1. You can see just the hair more than 1 ring here. It's really going to come down to perfect ball if you want to make this. It looks like I caught a great, so that has no chance. But with perfect ball, there's a good chance, at least 60-40. If that's perfect ball, that it's nothing but cup there. So good opportunity there. We should have our eagle each and every time we play it. This was kind of worst case scenario for the drive, made the second shot harder. You can see I really don't even need full topspin to get to the green. Foremost, I need to kind of focus on that perfect ball for the approach, get my tee shot just a little bit farther so I don't have to extend to max club, and we can run it down towards the hole each and every time. You do need to keep off the topspin. I was doing that intentionally because I know that it's going to come in too fast. So it's much better to hit on the other side and just let it, gently roll down there. So keep all that in mind. It might be, prudent of you guys to watch my expert guides. I do think this tournament setup is much easier in expert. If you have the bankroll to do it, this is the perfect tournament to move up to expert. There's just too many long holes here, and the extra win that you have in expert are very favorable. You can get all those par 5 eagles guaranteed. Much harder to do. I missed it on 9 there, and I realistically, I won't miss it come weekend time, like with some practice. But still, being able to get it in the expert and give yourself a better chance at winning those chests is much better. Now, let me just go ahead. I'm just going to kind of wing this shot here a little bit. That looks pretty good. 3 rings. Looks pretty good. Let's just try this. Why not? Since we're here, with those crap clubs, you can't great ball a big dog. Oh, man, I should have just forfeited anyway. So, giving up way too much accuracy. I absolutely needed perfect ball. That's the big mistake. But you could see, it was probably going to roll out pretty true, and it would have, potentially ran out towards the hole. We would have potentially won this shootout. Now we have no chance because, worst case scenario, even if my opponent messes this up, which it looks like he's not playing wind effect, he's going to mess this shot up. He's not going to mess up as bad as I did because you just couldn't miss perfect ball there because it's like 3 yards difference on your land zone, which is essentially making it roll off that green. But what you're going to see, it did clip the rough. I didn't expect it to quite be that bad, but I think he might have still won anyway. I wasn't really paying attention to the numbers. Now it looks like I snuck out and actually won that one, but I shouldn't have had that one. It really required the perfect ball there, but I was just pushing it through to basically do this chest here. But good luck with your rounds. Like I mentioned, do check out those expert guides if you have the bankroll to move up. Definitely best advice I have for you, because you can still get those same eagles plus even add some. So if you can shoot the same score either way, it's much better for you to finish whatever top 10 in expert than it is top 10 in pro. So consider that. Good luck, and see you guys next time.